find a Z1000 J2 frame. They just don't exist. Very few and far between. He's actually had it satin powder coated, which is great. So that's going to save me a lot of time and money. Yes, it is different. It is an early GPZ frame. Obviously, it's basically a standard frame. Obviously, the J2 one, obviously I completely cut out the back and re-put in a new back end, which is the RGV 250 back end. But obviously, due to the problems I had when it went to the powder coaters with the crack, you know, I've had to basically start again. So I did some homework on this, and my J2 engine will fit in this frame, but obviously some of the bodywork is going to have to change, so I've had to recalculate and rejiggle things around. But let's just get this out so you can actually see the whole thing. But yeah, so as I was saying, ones, I love all Zs. I seem to be, as old bikes, the old Kawasaki's I do like. Z1, sort of. It will be a hybrid. But basically we've got to go. So yeah, so hopefully I will try and my vision of a Z1. Z1000. Yes, Phil from Z Power. I actually saw that on a forum where he basically take a GPZ frame similar to this, actually cut these bars out, because obviously this is a different shape to the original Zs, re-welded them, re-welded straight ones in, cut all the back end out to basically accept Z1 bodywork, and used Z1000 A2, I believe 1977-78 engine, but a lot of modification on the bodywork, on the actual frame, which I don't really want to do. So at the moment I've got my eyes open for, you know, I'm looking around for an early Z1000 frame. I mean, if I can find one with an engine in it that needs some work, then fair enough, it depends on the price. But as I say, today basically is just, this is the new frame. So obviously the start of this year it's going to be basically get my engine, which is still sitting at the back there, onto it. Obviously the main problem I did find was obviously the Z1000 J2 tank won't fit this frame, mainly because obviously these bars, I don't want to hack this frame to pieces. So yes, my build is obviously taking a slightly different direction. So this arrived this morning, and another parcel, this arrived this morning as well. The only problem in the garage, you put things down and you get what you put them. Right, so let's get this unpacked. mean, I was lucky. This tank actually was quite cheap. It's not in brilliant condition, but even if it's a case of I use it as a mock-up and then get a better tank at a later date. Right, well, there it is. It is in a sorry state. But the main thing is it actually fits. Use the tow unit. Hoping to use this tail unit still. Obviously, yes, I may have to do some slight adjusting of the frame. Actually doesn't fit in there too bad. It's obviously the frame's a bit long, so it may be a case of I may need to hack a little bit off the frame. I don't want to lose too much, but it is a more flowing line, which is picked up by one of the people that commented on that. Basically, have I ever thought of a different shaped tank? Because obviously the J2 tank, you can see there, is a very sort of rectangular, very block bulk. So difficult to put curves, things flowing into it, because then you've got this, you know, quite solid flat. This tank is a lot more flowing. As I say, there's going to have to be probably minor adjustments made on this. Maybe try and cut this to curve it in a bit. Obviously the tank's not sitting on there properly because it hasn't got the rubbers. But basically this is the new version of my fighter. So we'll actually see where this goes this year. So that's the basic unveiling and unboxing of obviously new frame and tank. As I say, the tank, it's purely at the moment, I'll strip it down, see how bad it is. If it is really bad, I can just basically use it to get the lines, get the shape, get the feel, see how it sits with the engine. And if it comes to it, get rid of it and get a better quality tank. But as I say, it was cheap, very cheap, but it will do the job. And obviously, yes, need some adjustment, because if I put it back there, it doesn't sit straight, as you can see. So that's where I'm looking. So yes, there may be some, might have to cut there. Obviously I'll measure that up and see how it goes. But basically that's it for this episode. As I say, join me again next time when obviously the next stage is engine in. As I'm limited for space, and obviously there's just me, I can't physically put an engine in by myself. So sometimes I use the trick when I need to do it, is basically I'll lay the engine down on its side and put the frame over the engine and then bolt it in. I find it easiest for me. As I say, I don't have two people to help me lift this frame, lift the engine into the frame, so I'll slide the frame over the engine. But that will basically be in the next episode. So thanks for watching.